Hi everyone, I'm Cookie from the Knitting Nest, and I purchased this nice new gadget. It's an Addi Express. I also purchased the king size, but I've been playing with this one to get acclimated to it. I'm not going to demonstrate how to use it. I'm just going to tell you that I enjoy working with it. It's a lot of fun. One thing, the tutorials show you different ways of attaching it. I found this for me just using a cutting board that I swiped from the kitchen works real well. It's thick, it's sturdy. I attach it to the cutting board, and as you can see, it's pretty stable. So that's how I do it. Then I can angle it and use the machine. So that's one little thing that's different. The other issue is I found that there aren't any patterns for this. I couldn't find anything on YouTube or on the internet, very little. I found some booklets, not a lot. And that's what I want to show you today. I just want to show you some things that I've been dreaming up. So I'll put this down, get ready. Now one thing I did find was this book, which I purchased, and it's Quick Knits on the Addi Express, and it's good. It's not cheap. It was $25, I think, and it's by Kat Brody, and she's the sock wizard. So that's why I purchased it. And there is a great instructions here in the booklet of how to make a sock. So I did do this, and I followed her pattern, and I came up with this. And this is my sock. The whole, it's pretty easy. You just make your tube. The only thing is you have to cut your yarn, and that takes guts to make the heel. And that was hard for me, but I did it. So that was fun. I haven't finished the other one. I was thinking of making a tutorial on how to do the heel. Demonstrate the Kat Brody way of how she did it. Anyway, so the next project I dreamed up, and maybe some of you have done these too, but I made some slippers. This was very easy, long tube, just 2 tubes, one's for the top, one for the sole. Stitch them together. I put Pellon inside. They're floppy. They're not real stiff. And I made these pom-poms on a clover pom-pom maker. So that was fun. Then I also made a rope soap, whatever you want to call it. And this was fun too. And I actually used one. And it gets pretty grungy after a while, so either you can take the soap out and wash it, and that's the beauty of this. So it's just a tube, put a string on the end, put a string to open it with, and voila, throw some soap in there, and that's that. This yarn was cotton. And cotton is not easy to work on, this Addi machine. It's kind of stiff, and it tends to catch. But I really like the feel. This is an iPhone holder, and with a wooden button. And I love the feel of the cotton. It just feels so good. This is also sugars and cream. But it is difficult to work with. It's very stiff. So I made that. Then with the large Addi Express, the king size, I made this for my grandson. It's a hat, or I've actually used it as an iPad cover. And it's a robot, and actually it works very well for as an iPad cover. It covers it. And it's just remnant yarn, remnant buttons, this crocheted eye, crocheted mouth. These are snaps. It's fun. And it could be a cover or a hat. I'm not going to put it on. I don't have makeup on. So that's fun. Fun hat. The other things I really enjoyed making were these. Everybody has been to stores and purchased tape measures, covered tape measures. Well, I decided to make these little guys, and it was fun. It's so simple, I can't tell you. And you just use remnant yarn all the way. This is just a little cotton that I didn't use. It's 10 rows of tube. Take it off the Addi Express and add whatever you want on it. I made this little owl. This is a flower, leaves for the tape measure part. The other thing is I crocheted the flower on there. The button, I try to make sure I get it in the back. It makes it easier to close. So, flower. Here's a little ducky. There's the tail. And voila, little duck. Very easy to do. And here to make the head, I just threw some yarn remnant, put it up there and sculpted the head. Let's see, which way am I going? And just tiny little pieces of yarn. These are crocheted. And I use for the pulls, I use a felt. Any kind of felt. It's better than trying to make a piece of yarn. I'm not a crocheter. So, and I find to sculpt these little things, it's easier to crochet. But I'm not very good at it. This my daughters are fighting over. They all want this one. This is a froggy. So, little crocheted eyes. And the last one I made was a fishy. Oops, upside down. Here's a fish, little mouth. Flippers, tail. Fun, very much fun. So if you have any questions, and if you want any patterns, I haven't made them up yet, but I can certainly write to you. It's pretty easy, self-explanatory. And I'm sure maybe you can come up with some interesting ideas yourself. Please write to me at cookie@knittingnest.com and go to my website, www.knittingnest.com. Thank you so much. Bye.